Hello everyone. So we will be reading this palm. So I have added some more thing in when we are doing palm reading. So first we will be doing this numerology thing. So in this one the person's date of birth is 8 Feb 2000. So the number is 8, right? So numerology number will be 8. So here when you have a number 8 as a numerology number, so here we have assigned Lord to particular number. So here for number 8, Shani is Lord. So if Shani is Lord, then you need to do hard work. To get anything, you will need hard work because you won't get anything very easily. Other thing will be the as Shani's qualities, the things that you will be getting will be very slowly, and it also says that success will also be little late. Something like after 32 you will get success, but as you are very hardworking person, you have a chances of going to very high post. So something like you can say that Narendra Modi is also says that on his chart the number 8 is shown. So he has also achieved to this particular state where he is the prime minister. So you can just think about it, and because this thing will be a noticeable thing for you. So this was about numerology 8 number. So you must have got something on this part yet. Okay. So on now the person has some question like about the financial situation, future job and life partner. So I think this is something a basic question that everyone will be having it, and some more question that anyone can have they can ask me. But right now this is the main question that person has: finance, future job and life partner. Okay, so let's start with the reading. So whenever we are doing a reading for like hand reading is there, so we need to do a pattern analysis so that the prediction or analysis that we are doing will be accurate one. So for what we need to do, first we need to read the finger. What finger does, like finger will give you the energy associated with the mount present below the finger, and apart from this it will give the way or the direction that you are using your qualities. So this is what finger does, and mount it will represent you about your quality, and it says that upper the developed mount will have some, you can say, upper side of it. You can say a mountain figure shows that it's developed one. A recessive quality of mountain will show underdeveloped. Of if it is almost flat, it will say that it's a moderate qualities of the mount. Or then we have a lines to read. So what lines represent, I will discuss about it. Let's go for finger reading first. First is the thumb. So we have some pattern here, like for thumb we have basically this kind of thing. When we say that yeah it is going less than 90 degree, right? So we say that this kind of person obeys, or you can say follow some rules, and they have some moral values. So what it does, they are like someone who listen to people. They are open for ideas or suggestions from others, and they will accept the culture that are present, and they are someone who are religious person. So this thing will be for this kind of people who have a thumb. When they stretch it, it will be less than 90 degree. So this will represent that qualities. Okay, now other thing that thumb has it. So first is the this area, if you see, it has some pattern, right? So if it is like this, suppose if it is like this, right now it is not completely formed, but what it will represent is you will be this kind of person will be someone who has been betrayed by someone at particular time. But most of the time this kind of people will be a trustworthy person. So you can just think about some cases where you can just think that at some younger age this kind of people were someone who got manipulated by something, who got scammed by something, and they got some, you can say, some people that they got betrayed. This kind of situation could be there. And other thing is when they grow up, they got to know that to whom they should trust it. This kind of pattern will be there in this kind of people. So these people are someone who will be trusting. the, First they will judge it, they will analyze the person, then they will going to trust it. Now their thinking pattern will be like this. They are not 100% trusting to anybody very directly. They will think about whenever they need to trust it. Okay, now another thing is one good line I saw, that this is a very straight line, And if you see carefully, I will zoom it, there is some triangles also formed, and this is a good sign in anyone thumb. So it says that the financial situation will be good. So here this person will not be having a lot of issue related to finances. If there is some issues, they will get help from people or support from people related to finance. Okay, now about another thing that we got to know about trustworthiness, financial situations. And another thing, one more thing that I see in this palm here, we have some particular phalange, right? So it has three phalange. Generally people have two phalanges. So here if we have any multiple phalanges, or you can say more than two on thumb, it says that this person energies will get divided into multiple phalanges. So here the energy associated with that can be negative, like this person's way of earning will be very different from other, and the way of trusting is somehow you can say challenging sometime, but the energy will be high. Like this kind of people will be very high energetic one, and their willpower will also be high. So you can say, just say that the breaking of energy is increased when the person energy also going to change it. Sometime it could get over. So if over energies things are there, they can do some wrong things too in their life. So right now this is the, you can say, extra energy this person has. If he is able to use it in a positive direction, he will grow more. Okay, now about the willpower. So here is the line that you can see. This person line is almost, you can say, encircling it. Some breaks are there in this line. So it, what it says that initial time will be some time, initial time is some of the time where this person's whatever he is thinking of, he is getting it. Then the middle time will be there where he is thinking out something, but he got like confused, or you can say distracted. This thing will be there. Then after that the life got into some kind of focus. Then at the end of the time there will be a lot of challenging time where the person is thinking of completing something, but there will be a lot of struggles, or you can say hurdles will be there. So these things will be a part of his willpower. Okay, now about the first finger. What first finger represent? So first finger is generally representing about the energy of a leadership and the way you will be using your quality. So the directions will be there. So you can just see that this finger is long. So see this person's leadership energy will be, you can say, high energetic person. But you can say there is some curve also in this particular first finger's top area. So it says that this kind of person will be little selfish person, and their decision will be towards themselves first rather than giving to the world. So this thing will be seen, and they are the one who like self-pleasing kind of thing. Like they like people please them, or you can say praise them. So this thing will be seen in this kind of people's nature overall. But leadership qualities are high, so they can be someone, like if there are people who are doing the management kind of thing, so they will do you can say selfish kind of management, where you can just see that they will try to get the work done by any means. You can just say any means they can just complete the work. So there could be some negative aspect of it, or you can say selfishness of this particular qualities. So what I mean to say at the end is they are not using their quality in a positive direction. If there is some curve, it will show a negative aspect of that quality. Okay, now we have covered about the first finger. I mean to say the first finger, which is the, I'm saying, in the index finger. Now about the second finger. Second finger is also straight, but I can just see that there is a curve associated with this particular finger. So what it represent? It represent firstly the second finger represent about the how you make a planning and how you make a strategy. So here the planning looks good, but there will be some point where this person is doing over planning or over strategy making. So sometime this person can get depressed, but most of the time this person is plannings are good, and sometimes some strategy go into wrong directions, and sometimes some planning are not constructive way, sometimes it's a destructive way. But overall you can say it's almost a straight line. little curve I can see with this fingers part. So depression kind of thing can be there for some duration. Okay, so this was about the second finger. Now about the ring finger. So let me just see other picture where it will represent how exactly the fingers are. Okay, so I can just say that there was a curve in the first finger and there is little curve in the second finger, and some curve are also seen, but it's like ring finger is straight but the second finger is curved. Okay, so if it is like this, so you can just say that one thing is also seen, first finger's length and the second finger ring finger's length, we have to compare it. And first let me cover about the ring finger. Ring finger says about your extrovert nature, how much you are open to world, how you are exploring the outside of your world. Like outside I mean outside of your own body, how much you are exploring it, how much you are connecting to the world. These things will be there. Aesthetic things will be there, worldly pleasure or worldly desire, how much you want it, how much you are covering it. So those things will be coming in the reading the sun fingers. So energy is very good, this person confidence will be very good. And another thing will this person's you can say a kind of willpower is also good, so confidence level is good. This person will be sometime, or you can say, dominating in nature, but they weren't really going to listen to others. Like when they have decided something, they will do by their own. So this thing will be there in this kind of person's nature. Another thing is when we are comparing the length of first finger and the sun, or you can say ring finger. So you can just see that when I'm just creating one line, so ring finger is having a better length than the first finger. So it represents that this person likes to know world more than likes to know himself. So he is someone who is extrovert in nature. So this is what it represent, and they will be more connecting to the nature, or no, or to the world, than more connecting to themselves. Okay, now about the little finger. So you can just see the little finger is of this much length, and here one phalange, if I draw it, it is of moderate length. So these kind of persons will be having a good communication skills. Another thing is there is some phalanges that is coming here, it's more than two, right? Other places are also there, but here I can observe more horizontal lines. So what it represent, the energy associated with this will be get divided. So you can just say that some hyper situation could be there, that this person is will be having some situation that they have over communication had happened, and exhaust things can be there in this particular qualities, because the energy associated with that is divided at multiple places. So this thing can be seen in this particular person's nature. Okay, now about the, we have read about the finger. Now let's read about the mount. Okay, so first is the Venus mount. Where Venus mount present, here are the place where Venus mount is present. So here I can see that one vertical line is there. It represents that this person will be having a self-respect, and they sometime will be having a personality which is like attractive, but overall this person's mount is not very good. Like development is there, physical strength will be there, but lot of lines represent that this person will be very stressed in but when you see them. And vertical line is like self-respect is there, physical strength will be there, but this person health will not be good every time. And this person's, you can say, the way they look, it's not very hygiene, and you can say they are not able to maintain themselves. So Venus is not so strong in this case. So they need to like have a rich outlook, have good perfume, have a good clothes. These things is needed for this particular person to develop Venus mount. So right now this person is like okay kind of person, personality wise is okay, but he is not very rich look in we can say when you see them. So this thing needs to improve, and odors thing also needs to improve, how they smell it. They are not as per this palm, this person is not very good at odor wise, like this well body also not giving good smells to this person, because the Venus not looks very you can say dominant or developed. So here some things will be there. Physically this person will be strong, personality wise it will be good, or self-respect is there, but that thing that I told about this person will be a part of improvement. Okay, now about another thing. First is the Jupiter mount. So let's see this particular mount. This is the Jupiter mount, and above Jupiter mount there is some sign you can see. So here one sign I can see that represent that you will get support from your partner. Okay, another thing is vertical lines are there on the this area. So it represents that you have some ambitions in life that you need to achieve, and these ambitions could make you stress when you don't achieve it. So you need to just focus on what your goals are, what your ambitions are, try to achieve it. Otherwise, you will feel that something is pending in your life. Okay, now about the second finger, second below the second finger we have Saturn mount. So Saturn mount here it is not very well developed. It is flat in nature. So what it represents that you need to do hard work. So here itself it is showing that you need to do hard work. So without any hard work, you will not get very you can say big result, or you can say big boost in your life. So you need to do hard work, and success will come to you as your numerology number says that it will come little late, but it will come. So you need to just perform well, or execution will be an you can say advisable to so you can just improve on it. Execution need more effort in your case. Now about the sun mount. Sun mount is having two major lines. So it represents that after the age of 35 there is a high chances that you will get name fame. Okay, so and it is not very well developed. So for getting this name fame there is lot of hard work needed. Then you will get success and wealth also. Another thing is your Mercury mount. Mercury mount having a three vertical line, it represents that you will be having a multiple source of income. Your financial situation as per your palm will be very good, because I saw on thumb area now on this particular thing. So communication thing, business things will be good option for you. Okay, now about another mount. So this were the mount which was present below the fingers. Now about the mount which are not present on the finger side. So first is the upper Mars. So upper Mars in your case it is developed. So what it represent that you need to do a lot of like mind related work, and here your smartness will be play a major role in your work. So you will be someone who is like uh, doing lot of mental work, and smart work will be there, and authoritative aggressiveness this thing will be seen. Independent of people you will be, and you are someone who is not really relying on others opinion. So you are just someone of free bird and listen to yourself, and you are a confident person because you are someone who is taking the decision independently. Okay, now about the center of palm. Center of palm, what it represents that how much you are hyperactive in the situations. So in this case, it is flat. So you are not very hyperactive, but not zero hyperactive. So there will be some situation that you need to control your emotion. You need to understand before reacting it. Okay. Now about the lower Mars. So lower Mars in your case it is good, and if you do work with patience and with competitive nature, you will grow more in that case. So this is what it represents. It is more of a developed quality, so it will be useful for you. Another thing is Mount of Moon. So Mount of Moon is this area. Mount of Moon, it looks like there's a lot of disturbance or overthinking that is being seen. So you need to just stop overthinking about something. Whenever you are overthinker, you are someone who is available to think more. So you need to keep yourself busy, or you need to have your moon that represent your mother's nature. So you need to just connect with them more, or connect with someone who is more similar to your mom, and connect or communicate with your mom on daily basis, or try to help similar personalities. It will enhance yourself, or you can say just looking at a moon can also improve the you can say can add positivity in your way of thinking. So this could be a remedies for you. Try to wear silver, try to have a water content balance in your body. This will improve your moods. You can say it will add a positivity. Another, so we have read about the fingers, then we read about the mount. Now it's time to read about the lines. So let's start with the first, which is the heart line. So here this is the heart line, and there is some branches coming out from it. So what it represents first is the that we have some branches. So it represents that you are someone flirty in nature. There is some more sign. Here is the island. So island is present below the Mercury mount. So it represents that there will be a teeth related issues in your life. So there could be a root canal. Teeth related issue will be could be a gums related issues, or when you are speaking there will be some issues while talking to with someone. This kind of a thing where will be a point where you can just see that you need to take care of. Okay, so teeth related issues can be there, and it is chances are more. And another thing is there is some branches that I can see, and it is going to Jupiter mount. So here what it represent, there was some emotional issues in your life, that after overcoming that emotion your emotion got better and you are good at emotional decisions. Okay, this is what it represent. And you are an expressive person, but you are someone who is like very leadership kind of emotional person. You are good at doing some leadership with your emotional qualities. Okay, now about the headline. Here is the headline. So here headline having some, you can say, a gap here, right? This is the lifeline, this is the headline. So you are someone from the childhood itself, you are someone very independent of thought. You do something by your own. And another thing is you have opened yourself in this world very younger age, and this is what it represent. And you can see some breaks are there after there is some branch. So here it represent that you have changed the way of thinking at early age, also around the age of 20s. So the way of thinking will going to change, and it will going to give a practical outlook but vast variety of knowledge. You will be someone who is likely to get long, or you can say vast variety of knowledge, where you need to always give knowledge or always take knowledge and try to attentive when there is some gaining of knowledge or sharing of knowledge. So this will be very good for you. Okay, and business opportunities could be there, and there is chances that you will grow more into that. And another thing is about the lifestyle. So here I can see lot of downside of it. So here it says that initial time of life will not be very great. So here lots of downfall I can see. So till the age of 30 there will be lot of shortfalls in your life, that something happened and you got broke, something happened your lifestyle is not so good. So this thing will be there till the age of 30, and there will be some family related issues also. But after that the lifestyle is good, and yes, there will be continuous stress in your life, but yes, the lifestyle will be better after the age of 30. Okay, this was about your line. Now about your career and future fate. Then what it represent here, here is one line, there is some gap here and continue here, then some going on there. So you can see that these lines are not very straight. So it represents that there is something that you will do for particular time, then you will change it. Okay, so here first branch is saying that till the age of 20, 24, 25 you will do something, then you will going to change your career. You will do a change of field, then that focus will be there till the age of 45. There will be some ups and downs in that career. Then after that you will going to change, and your career will be more of emotional decisions. So that thing will be there related to your career. And now about your relationship or emotions. Here I can see two relationship line. So one is near 20s age, one is near 29, 28 age. So these two relationship will be there. And about partner, if you want to know, so here how much it affect you is that after 30s your lifestyle is good and your partner is supportive, so you will get help from your partner and your lifestyle will be better. So partner someone who is like helping you to grow more, this thing will be there in your case. Okay, this was about your overall palm reading. And the viewer who are watching this, if you have any question you can just connect with me, and the person whose farm I have read, you can just connect with me to ask if you have any more question. Thank you for watching.